Hey guys, Marsdengen here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so yesterday I did the speculation video about what units we thought would EZA on JP. We did think that the announcement was going to come yesterday, and then when it didn't, it was most likely it was going to come today. And yeah, here we go. At the time of recording, the JP Twitter account revealed the units getting EZAs. 4 units, although they are split across only 2 Extreme Z battle events. So 60 stone's going to be available. The first one is going to be for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Physical Omega Shenron. And the second one is for Tech God Goku and STR God Vegeta. So these were, as I said in yesterday's video, probably the most popular picks for who was going to get EZAs, right? Because we figured that we would get ones that correlate to each of the 2 banners. So, of course, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega for the GT, the LR Super Saiyan 4s, and then the 2 gods for the LR gods. So they're going to work super well on their team. I guess Omega's the one that kind of doesn't really fit in, right? Like he's not going to, you can't run him on the LR Super Saiyan 4's team. But it's definitely about time he got an EZA, especially with the release of the new Sin. We have the LR Shadow Dragon army. Like, we needed a proper Omega to kind of complete that set. So shout out to the homie Goresh for getting the translations up, and we are going to go ahead and actually have a look. So I have not looked at these. I literally saw that Goresh has just posted the translations and then jumped on to record. So not only are we going to be going through what they do, but it's also going to be my sort of initial reaction to them as well. So very interested to see what they're going to be like, and let me know down below once we've gone through them all which one you think is the best or got the best improvement. So let me know what you guys think down below, and let's jump in. So first of all, Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So his leader skill, wow, okay, so straight away I would have assumed that his leader skill, as we've seen with old 150 leads, would have gone up to 160, but his leader skill for Fusion is going up to 170 across the board and 3 key, so that's really, really good. And then the secondary is Tech types, 3 key and 100%, so a lot of the time, I mean, for me personally, I don't, especially for difficult content. You don't really use the sub lead that much, but definitely a decent enough amount. 170 across the board for Fusion, that's actually really, really good. So the 100 times Big Bang Kamehameha, he greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, did immense damage. Now he greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So I mean, to be fair, he had one of the best super attack effects already, right? Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. So they threw on greatly lowers defense, which is kind of a pointless super attack effect, but he already had one of the best ones in the game, so I guess we can't really complain about that. And then his old passive was just attack 120, extreme class enemies debuffed, attack and defense 20%, and then 70% chance to counter supers. So he now has attack and defense 150% at the start of the turn, so straight away, much, much better. Extreme class enemies still get the 20% debuff. High chance for attacks to be effective against all types. Actually, yeah, because he was a Gogeta that did not have attacks effective against all types, so it's only a high chance, but that's pretty good. And then he gains an additional attack and defense 25% for 5 turns every time when performing a super attack, max of 50%. Interesting. So attack and defense 25% 5 turns every time when performing a super. So the first turn you perform a super attack, get 25% extra attack and defense for 5 turns. Then on the next turn you do the next super, it goes up to 50%. Is that then going to last only for the 4 turns, or are you going to get 4 more turns of 50 and then another turn of 25? Some of the turn-based ones are a bit weird, but that's actually quite cool because it's yet another attack and defense buff on super attack, and you can get it more than once, at least for a couple of turns. So when you combine that with his greatly raises attack and defense on super attack, his attack and defense is going to be incredibly high. And then obviously the super counter is still a great chance, which makes sense, right? It's not going to go up higher than 70%. So overall, very, very strong. Finally got defense at the start of the turn, so post super attack, especially with EZA stats, he is going to have very, very high defense. And in something like Super Battle Road, he's also debuffing the enemy's attack a little bit. He has that high chance to get attacks effective against all types. High chance is a bit weird, rather than just giving it to him, because a lot of Gogetas just have it straight off the bat, but he's going to be hitting incredibly hard, so this is definitely a nice little bonus for when you're going up against type disadvantage. So Tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, very, very strong. So now we have the physical Omega Shenron. So I'm really interested to see what he's going to be like, because his teams are limited, but we got that new Sin, we've got the Shadow Dragon LR. So let's go ahead and have a look. So Shadow Dragon Saga category, just like Gogeta, has gone up to 170 across the board. Physical types 100%. His new super attack, he used to just do immense damage and lower defense. Now he raises defense for 1 turn, does immense damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So they've just added raises defense for 1 turn. But he's a unit that already had built-in additional chance, so raises defense for 1 turn is obviously very good. His old passive, he just got attack. He also debuffed the enemy, and then he had an additional attack which had a chance to become a super. Not even a medium chance. I think when it just says chance, it's like 10%. So his new passive, he also gets attack and defense 150%. All enemies attack and defense -20. Gain an additional attack and defense 10% per attack performed, max of 70%. And then launches an additional attack which has a medium chance to become a super. So it's a little bit disappointing that this is only a medium chance, but obviously the fact that it's still a guaranteed additional attack. So he's going to be attacking at least twice per turn. So you're going to get this first, 2 buffs of 10% up to the max of 70. I think the best build for him was probably always to go a little bit more additional and then the rest crit. So, in the ideal situation, he's going to super attack 3 times in 1 turn. So each one is raising his defense for that turn, and then of course you're getting the buffs up to that maximum of 70%. So with the best RNG, he'll be fully maxing himself out on his 3rd appearance, but even on the 1st turn, he's going to be pumping up his defense pretty high. So again, like Gogeta, that compared with EZA stats is going to make his defense very, very good. And then yeah, triple supering, like he's obviously going to be able to put out pretty solid amounts of damage. So he's nothing too crazy, but these are what these kind of units needed for an EZA, because this is going to make him usable in difficult content. And of course, with this celebration, he now has a amazing new partner. Just the fact that they're obviously limited to the teams they're on, but he definitely seems very solid. So now we have God Goku. So Tech God Goku. His leader skill was super tech types, 3 key and 100%, goes up to 3 key 130. His leader skill is probably not as important for this guy. Good for Battlefield though, I guess. And his super attack was supreme damage and seals the enemy. Now it's raises defense for 1 turn, does supreme damage and seals the enemy. So yeah, raising defense, very good. His old passive was 3 key, attack and defense 100, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type to rainbow, 7% attack per rainbow orb, and then 77% damage reduction against the movie boss's enemy. So now he gets 3 key, attack and defense 150, so they've made the full jump up to 150, that's very good. Changes the key spheres to rainbow still, attack and defense 7% per key sphere obtained, so very good. And then attack and defense 77% when collecting 2 or more rainbow orbs, which for him is not really going to be difficult considering he creates them. And then yeah, oh wow. Damage received 77% when there is a movie bosses or pure Saiyans category enemy. Hello? So like, the movie bosses damage reduction really only made him super useful in things like certain Super Battle Road stages and certain EZAs, but they've added pure Saiyans. So that means all 3 of the Fighting Legend events, both Goku events and the Vegeta event, a whole bunch more like Super Battle Road stages and stuff. So that is actually crazy. So not only is he now like probably a must run on the LR Gods team because of the way he's going to link with them, but he now is one of the best tanks on their team for a lot of content. That is actually insane. Just by adding pure Saiyans to this movie bosses, this God Goku is actually ridiculous now. And creating rainbow orbs, he gives himself defense from picking them up, and you only need 2 to get an extra 77% attack and defense. So this guy is not only going to be, if you're against a movie boss or a pure Saiyan, he is going to be like a mega tank, and he's actually going to be getting really solid attack stats, and he seals. That is actually insane. So last but not least, I hope, is God Vegeta, the only standalone God Vegeta in the game. Please make him as good as this Goku. If he still has a chance to guard, I'm going to be so mad unless they've counterbalanced it with something. So here we go. STR God Vegeta. So same format. Super STR type's gone up to 130. His super attack was that he greatly raised attack and it was an infinite stack. So he greatly raises attack, infinitely supreme damage, and greatly... So they've just added greatly lowers defense to his super attack effect. So, yeah, okay. So he still infinitely stacks attack, but what is his defense going to be? So, key +3, attack and defense 150. No! High chance of guarding all attacks. Why? They need to stop doing this. Gains an additional attack and defense 77% after receiving an attack for 3 turns. Medium chance to perform an additional super. Great chance of stunning the attacked enemy when there is a movie bosses or pure Saiyans enemy. Wow. This is so disappointing. Look, someone's literally tagged me on this post. They couldn't just let him have guard all the time. Master Ningen, ready for this man to let you down like 16 in important stuff. Literally true. Why? High chance to guard. I mean, after he takes the first hit, he's going to get an extra 77% defense, but that's not going to help you in, say, like Pure Saiyan's Extreme Super Battle Road. If that first hit, even if it's a normal, you get your 77% defense buff, and then you get super attacked. Like, if his guard is not activated, then he's still going to take tons of damage. So, I mean, God Goku, they actually made him cracked for, like, certain content, and this Vegeta, that it's almost like they... Yet again, when you compare simultaneous Goku and Vegeta releases, it's like they didn't even try. He's nowhere near as good as God Goku. That's so disappointing. Like, he's going to be better now, obviously. Easy A stats, 150 defense at the start of the turn, gets hit, gets an extra 77%, and obviously when he does guard, he's going to be an awesome tank as well. But 50% chance to guard, and the game has no indication of whether the unit is actually going to be guarding or not. So very, very disappointing. The other 3 seem good. Goku seems by far the best, right? Gogeta is going to be super powerful. Omega's going to be powerful, but he's obviously on more limited teams and stuff. So God Goku just, I feel like, clears all of these, and Vegeta's just languishing at the bottom. I'm so disappointed with this. Even if they didn't give him the guard, like, just give him tons more defense. Like, make his super attack raise his attack and defense or something like that. Because even his bonus ability at the bottom here, they've added Pure Saiyans to his ability as well. But it's just great chance to stun. So in, like, the Vegeta event, Goku event, like, Infinite Dragon Ball History stages, stuff like that, you can't stun. So this is a completely pointless ability. Well, there you go. Very disappointing. God Goku definitely seems like the best. Gogeta seems really good. Omega seems really good. Vegeta, I mean, he's still going to be good. And if his guard goes off, then he's going to look really good. But, man, that is a little bit disappointing. So let me know what you guys think down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store. And I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.